Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Big Brother recap.
Last week, one of our favorite house guests, Braden, was evicted thanks to stupid Ronnie, and now he's the HOH.
Blech.
I know. So there's a rat in the house. His name is Ronnie, but nobody's quite sure. I don't even think Ronnie's sure he's the rat. But it is him.
Yeah, Laura's
on to him.
Yeah.
So is Casey, but he can't be 100% sure, because can you ever trust anyone?
Mm-hmm.
Even yourself?
So after the live show on Thursday, Chima was pissed that Michele voted for her to leave.
She went at Michele like a spider monkey. And she's just, disgusting.
I can't stand Chima.
I hate her ass face. Laura figured it out that it's Ronnie, but he's still trying to blame Michele. He's still trying to throw her under the bus.
Like, it's one thing if you deny something, but to, pin it on someone else, that's not cool.
He's a horrible liar, too. I could see right through him. His smiling and sweating and I don't know why these other people don't get it. So he runs upstairs like a little mama's boy and tells the athletes...
Actually, I think they were in the recycle room.
Oh, okay. Well, it seemed like upstairs.
He was, bragging to the other side, oh, they believed everything. I'm so smart.
People who do that usually fall quickly. So Chima tells Ronnie that Laura was talking smack about him. Yeah.
Girl,
he didn't like that. He's like, girl wants to go home. So...
Time to see Ronnie's HOH room.
Oh my god, guys, who wants to see my HOH room? Come on! Oh, look, there's a picture of my little kitty. Oh, I said I wouldn't cry, but oh my god, my Legally Blonde CD. I can't freaking believe it. But the pièce de résistance, my bubble wand! Yay! All right, it's time for the luxury competition.
Also known as the have-not competition.
So, 2 lucky house guests can win an advanced screening of the new movie, The Ugly Truth.
Starring Katherine Heigl and Gerard Butler.
Jerry, a one sexy bitch.
He knows.
I know. So, yeah, it's the girls versus the guys on the set of Good Morning, Big Brother.
It was almost like the Newlywed Game, Big Brother style.
Yeah, because it's, you ask questions about the girls, and then you have to guess, and then you ask questions about the guys, and you have to guess. One girl, one guy gets to go to the screening.
The host, Dan, the winner of Big Brother 10.
Somebody was not too happy to see him.
Jesse.
Yeah, so Jesse was such a little bitch during the taping of that, and they didn't show it on the CBS show.
The others were too.
Yeah.
Like the athletes and
they
stuff.
They had to stop 1,000 times.
Bad attitudes.
Didn't it take 4 hours to tape that? It was ridiculous.
I can't remember. It was long, though.
It was really long. Casey wins the first round. Fat Ronnie was the highlight of the second round when he came out in his gold lame bikini.
No!
Dressed as Princess Leia. Okay, so it's a tie for the second round. A 3-way tie between Michele, Chima, and Natalie.
So I'm like, come on, Michele!
Yeah, please. The tiebreaker was about Dan. This was the weirdest question I've ever heard in my life.
He was like, if I was on a first date with someone I really, really liked, how many minutes would it take me to kiss them?
243.
That would be 4 hours and 3 minutes. Do you really need the extra 3 minutes?
I know. So, Chima won with 120 minutes, she guessed. I think Natalie said 60 minutes.
Someone said 55.
Well, it must have been Michele. So, Casey and Chima decide who gets to be punished this week.
They get to be punished.
Yeah.
So, Casey's like, all right, well, let's be reasonable about this. I think the athletes should, because last week they were safe, so it's only fair. And Chima's like, populars! And then when he suggested being fair, she was like, do you want to go home? You really want to go home, don't you?
Uncool of her.
She is a bitch.
She's a little bitch. Okay, so yeah, the populars are eating slop, having cold showers, and sleeping in the doom room.
Mm-hmm.
So it's time for America's Vote, the first one this season.
Woo!
You get to pick what the have-nots eat next week.
You can pick from either choice 1, sauerkraut and seaweed,
Choice 2, cabbage and cocktail weenies.
or choice 3, pickled eggs and pickled herring.
All right, so Jeff's from Chi-Town. We know that. He's got a messed up accent.
He says bully like
Bully.
Bully.
Oh,
Bully. Sorry.
who's that Bally on the playground?
Bully.
All right, that's pretty funny, but it's time for nominations. Laura tells Ronnie that Russell's been talking smack about him. And it's true, he has. He called him a fat loser.
Ronnie wants to
or
put
a
up...
fat F. Queer as F.
Ronnie wants to put up 2 pawns because he's planning on backdooring Russell.
Pawns means not an athlete or not on the NBK
team.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it, NBK lineup. So Ronnie's afraid of Russell, so he's not gonna.
It's really obvious too.
Yeah,
but he won't admit it.
He's such a titty baby.
You can't say that.
I said it. Ronnie promised his wife and his family that he was going to play strategically and never personally.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Russell was the last key, and that for sure was a dig because I saw it from the live feeds that I'm gonna put Russell's key last because that'll send the message to him. He'll sweat. You'll see.
Yeah.
So
Jeff and Laura were nominated for eviction because he respects them so much.
that is the biggest line of BS I have ever heard in a nomination ceremony. So supposedly Jeff is the pawn, Laura's a threat. But Russell's going to be talking to Julie next week. Either way, I'm pretty happy.
What?
If Russell goes home.
Oh,
no matter how he went home, whether he's the pawn or whatever.
Okay.
So, on Tuesday, we're going to have the Power of Veto competition and ceremony. So get your bubble wands out, kids, and we'll see you next time. Till then, much love.